thing with all of those tanks. They're one-dimensional. They do one thing.
The mill one is
no, the waffle does it all.
I'm scared of a bad player in the mill because it's
until Midzy gets his shit together. Let me take a piss. I'll be right back.
Like when you see in a mill pulling out, right? In a mill one pulling out, are you not scared that you're about to lose half your health because of that player? Just even if he gets tens, you're not scared that he's going to take half your health.
Usually I keep track of where he's at. Like I'm pretty good with my spatial
Just
awareness.
count the shells and then you can just kill him.
Okay, but what if he
now? Actually, if we're gonna talk about strongest tier for tier, it's the 50 TP right now. Just is.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's interesting.
But that is going
to
play
it though.
No comment.
It's gonna be nerfed.
I'm not gonna say anything about the tank, but yeah, strongest tier for tier.
That tank is.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
No. All I'm gonna say is,
dude.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not a big fan of the tank, but I've got 100% win rate, and yeah, it's.
I lost one game.
And we're back live, by the way. We're back live.
I told Batchat that they're 100% nerfing it though.
No comment. No comment.
I can do whatever I want.
Well, no, I can speculate whether they'll nerf it. I assume they will. I assume.
I see what you did there.
Let's just put it there, Batman. If they don't nerf it, I'll go spend all of my money. I will open a credit card just to get that tank.
I genuinely thought the AMX was broken, but then I see other people stats. Yeah.
Pre-nerf it was busted. I face hugged an IS-4 for 3 minutes because I couldn't pen a Scapolas, and he bounced every shell.
Did they nerf the AMX before it came out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it seems very weak now in the lower plate. I don't know if you played a lot. Every time they pull out, they just go right through the lower plate.
Yeah.
Well, because
how you
like
balance
anyone 100's lower plate.
Yeah, but when it was in testing, I remember trying to aim at that thing's lower plate, and you couldn't pen it.
Oh yeah,
but you just answered your own question.
The bottom was fake.
Wargaming never stated. Wargaming never, like, in Blitzhanger, there was never a change to the armor that they showed on the lower plate. It was the side armor that they nerfed.
Yeah, because they intentionally went into the meeting like, what do we do to fuck the noodles over?
It is the Mr. Ratatouille. We must.
I asked the Mr. Ratatouille here.
What's that? Did you know that they called back the nerf on the AMX? The last nerf. Remember they were supposed to make the dispersion 0.362 or something like that. They're supposed to make the DPM worse, lower the pen by 5. You know that whole nerf they were going to do?
Mm-hmm.
They never did that. The dispersion's still 0.344. It's got the same.
It's
DPM.
still a good tank. To be fair, we don't know if it's OP yet. I don't think, because we'll probably need another week or so to fully get the picture. But I know it's strong as hell. That's all
like
I
a
can
fat
do.
super conqueror, really.
Yeah,
it
but
does
you
the
guys
same
could
thing.
say. But you guys could say that about the Smasher.
Hi, Ribble.
Yeah, Ribble. But you could say that about the Smasher. Like everyone's like, "Oh, it's OP." I think it's OP. But in these games I've been playing, the number of bots I've been coming out who just drive down the middle, get absolutely ruined by everyone.
The thing is
swearing.
It's a weird argument that you can make because you can say it's OP in a good player's hands, but a player like Batchat and I could make any tier 10 usually seem OP. Like we could play an IF. Okay, maybe you could perform well in your Batchat.
I don't like the grill.
Okay. But let me
like a
just
light
say,
tank, it works.
I agree.
I suck in it, to be fair. That's
but just in like normal areas, we could play
and you're fully aimed in a grill and you still miss.
Yeah, it hits the side of an E75 and it goes boing, and I'm like,
no, but that's not the grill. Wait, that's not the grill because I've been bouncing. I don't know why, and I want to say they've changed something.
No, Bat's talking about
the track. Yeah, but I'm on about the tracks of American tanks. I don't know what they've done. But the number of times I've shot the side
it's
of an
made
E5,
out of titanium. You can't go through it.
No, vibranium more like.
Vibranium. Yep.
Same thing I'm saying. But I think the grill, for me personally, I couldn't play it before, but now I'll snipe for the first minute, see where everyone is, and then run with the mediums, and then just
I might have to try that because honestly, I play it too much like the waffle right now. I'm like, I put it midline right at the beginning of the game, and then my team collapses, and then I'm like,
nowhere near as good.
I die now.
Well, you see, the issue with a tank like the grill, and I was watching I think I've told Batchat this. I was watching a quick eBay video. It actually made sense. Is that non-armored tank destroyers cannot do carrying games. They just can't carry. You don't see those winning.
Except for the waffle.
But
unless there's two against 4.
Wait, I will send you a video of people carrying
I've
the waffle.
carried a 2v7 in the waffle.
You can carry, but statistically speaking, you will have a way easier time every time winning a game consistently in a vehicle like an E3 a Hori, or any frontline TD that's able to bounce shells, because not only are you being in the
I'd still
front
take
line
the Waffle.
support
Oh, I think he died.
team,
I think he died.
but as well, I'm not
He's
gonna
gonna dead.
Well, depend on the
You went like this.
Uploading.
You straight up went like this. You went, huh? And then you just stopped.
Yeah.
Rolled.
I was practicing my mime. Now, ignoring the Waffle, you know the Waffle is an OP tank. That's like saying this, it's Scorpion G or something. You know,
That's what I
some
just
of-
said. I actually made the same argument for the Scorpion.
I'm talking about statistically, tier 10 tank destroyers, a 4005 and a grill cannot do near the win rate that an E3
4005's
can.
a meme tank.
Simply because an E3 is able to hold down, support its team as the heavy, and actually get shots out, where a grill has to rely on its team. A 4005 has to rely on its team to get shots out. That is why they are so poor, is because your team is your spotting. And if your team doesn't do their job, which 99% of the time they don't, you lose.
But you can't buff it anymore. Like, these tanks
No,
are
you can't.
ridiculous already.
You can't buff it. And
Yep.
that's the thing, is that you decide to run that tank because you like it. It's not because
Yeah.
you want to win, just because you like it.
I like to keep giving it second and third and 58th chances at this point. But
I like the grill. I like the grill. I love the
I
grill.
like
it's
it,
one of my
Yeah.
most played tier 10s. It's one of my most played tier 10s, but I just can't.
I
It's
just
just-
got the grill and I still hate it.
Yeah.
I still would
Like, I
rather play
don't,
the
I
Waffle.
don't hate it, but I don't enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's a
And-
disappointment
there's a
from
better
the
option.
waffle.
You know
Yeah.
the waffle exists.
Yes.
You know the waffle exists, and
So
it's
if they
literally
just-
what the grill
If they
should
got
be.
the grill and the waffle names right, you done. Just swap them on the
Yes,
texture.
yes. Do that. It would be my favorite tier 10.
Oh,
But then they should do that with the T30 and the E4 also. They need to
Oh
swap.
my god.
Definitely.
Yes.
Remember the T30
Yes.
used to be a T10? Like,
I actually
On
like
PC, I think.
E4. I just wish they buffed the
PC,
grill,
yeah.
removed the cupola.
yeah.
There's a couple vehicles in Blitz that I wish they would just remove the cupola. E6, AMX30B, E4.
You gotta admit,
all
there's a
power.
lot of tier 9s that
If
just
you do that
straight
to
up are
E6,
better
you
than the
just
tier
have
10.
to E5 again.
Yeah, but the E5's got the stupid consumables, which still makes it better than the E6.
Like, there are some tier 9s that absolutely are so dominant over tier 8s that it
Yeah,
you make no
K91.
difference.
K91.
The K91's amazing now.
Even the Conf Panther, everybody, people say the Conf Panther's not good, but it still dominates if you play it correctly.
You can still beat it with a tier 8. That's the thing. There are some tanks in tier 9, like, if you put them in a certain spot, like
But-
T30.
Botman,
if
you're
you get
muted.
T30 on
I'm
your spot-
fucking muted. I'm being fucking
Yep.
screaming here. Like,
Yes.
why is it fucking over me? And I'm just like, are these guys raiding that route? Do I need so
I'm
much for
sorry,
them?
Batman, we didn't know.
No.
I wasn't actually looking.
No,
I just realized you were talking at you and you
my,
were muted.
my face is
Mouth.
red, my patience is really running out. I was about to start swearing at Doodles, and then I was like, this bastard. No, what I was going to say was, the best defense for the grill, I can't believe I've done that. I've done that so many business mates. The best defense for the grill, if you don't
Sorry,
know how to play
Mystic.
it, is you look at the enemy and you wave your gun about, and then it hits the gun, right? Guaranteed. How many times have you tried shooting the grill, and it's hit the fucking gun? Or the waffle?
I think the back.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Discord has died again. 1 second, guys. That's the problem with doing this over Discord. Here we go. I'm
Yeah,
back.
like, these bastards aren't listening to me. And then
I seriously, I didn't know.
No. But I agree with you, Batchat, and I'll say it again later on. There are so many tier 9s which are better than their tier 10 counterpart. So I'll say it again when Meadsy's
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the
back. I'm
Conway-
back.
He's back.
Oh, wait, are we live?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so the Conway, for example, right? I'm not
Yep.
muted now. Conway, far better tank than
Oh,
the
so
than the
good.
than the 00. And then you
Yeah.
look at
So
other
good.
ones, like the T92 E1. I think that's a lot more troll. I
The
have to say.
FP1's
than-
actually very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
the
is.
IS4
But it's
is
not
broken.
better than the IS4.
No.
We can
Yeah.
put the E50 in there as well, I guess.
E50's
you
good.
can-
I like
The,
E50. I
The
really do.
AP,
Guaranteed.
the Batchat AP tier for tier
Strong.
shits on tier 8s.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
absolutely
Yeah.
knocks on tier
Yep.
8s.
Now, there is something that's very similar to this, and this is a tier that I personally feel Wargaming has actually ruined, is tier 7. It is ruined.
Yep.
There's, when you play tier 6,
Yeah.
and Bat and I remember playing tier 6, you go up against a tier 7 match, and you're just dead. You can't win. You're just like, oh, look, there's the smasher, boom, dead.
We tried to test the new
Yeah.
Hellcat, and it just
Nah,
did not go well.
Yeah, the Hellcat, I told Bat it's not going to be as good as you think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's certainly good.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
the tier 7.
It works as long as you're not in front of a smasher.
You need to just need to do double
Yeah.
ARL then at that point. Double
But even
ARL.
double ARL, what happens if a smasher sees your tank and you're in it?
What you do with an ARL, you see a smasher, you say no, I'm gonna pull back.
No.
I'm gonna look at someone else.
Someone else say no to
You
the
poke
smasher.
over the ridge. You poke over
You
the ridge. You see
basically
me
said
like,
what you
no.
do in every
Yeah.
tank when you see a smasher.
Any
Jesus,
tank
man.
that sees a smasher,
You just
other
tell 'em
than,
no.
I would say, yeah. Either then, I think I'd say the VK 100 or the VK 168 are probably the only ones that are a bit immune. But then even at that point, it just loads heat and
Yeah, but
says
the way
goodbye to your armor.
if you're in platoon, it's gonna put another platoon against you. So Battle platoon tier. And you know what the enemy team will have? Oh, double annihilator. Oh, fun. Gee.
It was always double annihilator.
Yeah, it was always.
And we
double.
also
You
we
can
had
count
one
on
match.
2 annihilators a match every single time.
We had
It's
one
a
match that
given.
was double annihilator. It was
And a
one
smasher, I
smasher,
Mhm.
and I believe they had some kind of overpowered medium. It was either a Rudy or a
Well,
Dragon. And it was like,
Well,
You wanna know
Well,
what
you-
game I got into today?
no.
Four annihilators, 4 annihilators, 2 smashers, a grave, a helsing
You don't
What?
think the annihilator is good, so that's fine.
in a single match.
what kind of mess is
One
that?
match.
Matt, he doesn't think the annihilator is good, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, no problem. Carry that shit. You good?
The thing is, as we just said, the annihilator and the smasher are the most played tanks monthly in the game. So guaranteed, if you play 3 games in tier 7, you will find 1 annihilator and 1 smasher probably every game.
I don't hate those players. What I hate is when I get killed by them,
And then they
like
BM.
simply, and then they BM in chat. They're like, "Ha," or
Oh,
"GG
yeah.
easy." And it's like,
Do you-
I'm in a tier 6.
Do
I'm
you
in a
think?
tier 6, and you literally are ripping my bones apart. Come on now.
Do you think the Smasher will come in the auction?
No.
If it will, then that's
But
bad.
here's the thing: is there's
If
20
it comes in the
slots
auction,
left, right?
the matchmaking's over. It's
They
dead.
could
It's
they
dead.
could sell that for 20, 25k gold. And
No, not
even
25.
I would-
37.5.
Yeah, I would. I,
I mean,
would pay it. I've
what
got
they could
62k
do-
sitting there. I'd buy it.
The thing is that there's 20 slots. There's
I still like
20
that VK
slots
90.
left for the smash, right? There's 20 slots. I mean, there's 20 at least places left in the auction because you were counting them all. I think there's 19 or 20 left.
Yeah, I did say there's 20 left, but Wargaming
Yeah.
said there was only going to be a dozen tanks. I don't.
2
feel
dozen.
that
Said more,
ever-
but
They
They've got
Two
want to
dozen.
make money. They
Yeah,
want
but
to
how
make
would-
money, so just
how
put
does
it
that
in
make
there.
They
Why
are
would they
going
have-
to make money.
if they, how would I heard 2 dozen as well, but why are there 34 then? How does that make sense?
I mean, they
wondering
gotta
why
fill the
in the
whorehouse
last-
somehow.
Well,
Yeah.
What?
I know the 5A will be in the auction because they removed it from the snow globes.
So what else do you think? The WZ121 FT, I reckon. Dracula, Helsing.
121B.
I don't know about
I think the
well,
Dracula
maybe
Hell's
Jack
gonna be.
Helsing.
Now-
They're normally there.
Tanks that have been in the stores not too long ago won't be in the auction. So a vehicle like the Chimera shouldn't be in it.
Is
Um,
the shark already there?
The Shark
It's
might be
already
in
in
the
the
auction.
globe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Oh,
the M60 was in Globe.
Yeah, KV5 will be there because they need filler tanks. So you have really good ones, and then you got shit ones. So like,
I
you
think
put
there will
the,
be 2 more tier 10s coming out in the auction. So 5A
Probably.
will be 1. I'm thinking it could possibly be the Super Conqueror, maybe.
Yeah.
T22 won't, but it's
Not
possible.
likely.
It is.
Not
I
likely.
think it's possible. they
30B.
could
VK9.
Yeah,
30B. I
30B.
think I'm gonna sell 30B as well.
121B as well, maybe
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna.
One
I
to
don't
B
think they're
is
gonna
so
put.
good.
It
I don't
is.
think they're gonna put OP mediums in the fair. They're gonna keep
People
them for.
underrate the 121B.
They're gonna keep them for the globes and for crates. They're not
Yeah.
gonna
But
do it.
if you think about the 121B, it's just a better 62.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
more alpha, the
It
same
is.
DPM, better armor, and it's more mobile.
And it's
The
got the
only
same
thing it
amount of
does-
gun depression.
No,
Yeah.
it does have less gun depression. It's got 1
I
degree
thought it had
less.
7.
1. That's it. That's the.
I mean, that
only-
doesn't mean much. The
No.
old 62 was strong too when it had 5.
Funny thing is everybody
Yeah.
thinks the 121B was bad. Like everybody.
It
Yeah,
thinks.
it's not.
No, it never was.
There was
Certainly
a.
not.
There was just no
Everyone's
point.
bad now,
Back
it's
then,
like
there was just no
140.
point because they just buffed the 121.
Yeah, that was.
So to make it insane, there was no point getting a
Everybody was saying that-
1B. But they buffed that as well. So
Everybody says, why go for the 121B when I can get a 121? But I'm like, yeah, but it's got alpha, armor, and DPM. It actually has more DPM than a 121.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the 121's got that, fun gun. So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
The
Three
24
for free gun. Yep.
What's kind of sad is what happened to the 140. Like, it's just
Yeah,
a
the
worse
140 's
62A
dead
now.
Just buff the
It's
turret.
just dead now.
All it needs is buff the turret. Don't change
It's
anything
gone.
else.
So I'm defending the 140. I don't know what you guys are smoking, but I still think the 140 is strong because of the chassis.
Well in
It's,
it. Like,
it's not
I can
it's
still
not
have it.
bad, but it's not better than a T62A.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just
Let's put it this
pointless.
way.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way: if you were given the option of all of these Russian-esque mediums and you picked the 140, I would think there would be something wrong with
No,
you.
because
Yeah.
I go for the
Yeah,
choice.
that's
If I had a
what
choice,
And
if I
much
had a
better.
choice for Russian,
Betcha, how does it make you feel that I have the 140 on PC?
Actually, I wouldn't do T22. I hate
140's
the
nah on PC. I mean, because
Yeah,
the thing is, you have the option to get the 430U.
Yeah.
I only
That's
went
Yeah,
I only went for the 140 because
Wait,
this
the
is
140
way
on PC
less-
is pretty
less
good
gun
now. They
depression.
buffed the gun depression to 7 and buffed the front armor, so you can't be
Matt,
10
did
now.
you say Object 430U? I thought you meant Mobile 113.
Yeah, it's just a heavy tank. It's
Yeah.
a medium
Just
heavy.
a Mobile 113.
Yeah,
It is.
I have it. It's like whatever. You don't need a heavy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need a heavy tank. When
I
you have a
think that
430U.
they will bring that.
even
into
even though they nerfed the little bits on top, it's still ridiculous.
it's gonna be.
They
a
nerfed this version as well. Ooh.
Yeah, it already was bad.
It's
It already
not
was
like
bad.
the tank
Oh well.
can't get
right?
face hugging into the front of medium tanks and they can't pen you anyway.
I hope they never bring that tank to Blitz. It'd be ridiculous. It would be
That would be
absolutely
funny.
ridiculous.
They could have put it in as a medium or a collector. Bad.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna put it in as another light tank. Huzzah!
No, they're probably gonna bring the
Right, thanks
object
for the
as a
win.
collector.
So do you think right? Wargaming now after 5.5 and all that,
Yes.
do you think Wargaming should ever bring the Kenny Otzi back, or do you think it's still
Probably
too
not, no.
broken?
Alright,
I've
No.
played tier 3 and I can tell you right now, running into one of those things is a death sentence.
Really?
Space. My friend Space
Eco!
owns the Kenny Otzi,
Yes!
and you own the Kenny.
Eco!
The Kenny- It
We'll
actually
see,
gets
brother.
quite crapped on if you push it too aggressive.
There we go.
Yeah.
I honestly think that it wouldn't change much in tier 3.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's as
Yeah.
OP
I
now.
know.
Than
Like,
it,
there
than
are
it
so many
was.
times when
I
you
think
would
the
see a
regular
Kenny
Kenny
just
is
right
better.
in front of people just die because
Mhm.
it gets
The
killed.
normal
Yeah.
Kenny, the normal Kenny dicks on tier 3.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the Kenny Otzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The normal Kenny dicks on tier 3. The Kenny Otzi just does it with more flair.
But
Yeah.
it still gets killed very easily. Like if you play it, because I tested
Just
it on
play
the
two of
TV account. But
Yeah, I front
Just
line
play
in
two.
you
Kenny.
can do double smasher though and do
Yeah,
the same thing.
when I just want to complete the missions really easily for the class 1, I just jump into Kenny and frontline and then destroy about 5
I just
tanks.
wanna throw this up for just for Eco. This is for you, mate. You getting this? I'm sending this to you in a week. just saying. Just a
secret
little
document.
reminder.
Secret documents.
Just a friendly reminder.
Oh, Mitzi, we are doing a fundraiser for Batchat. He doesn't get a choice to get him a PC.
I have not
Nope,
decided
nope.
whether or not I even want to.
We are doing a fundraiser so Batchat can actually make quality content on a PC.
It's
No.
funny. Betcha's getting a PC and I'm getting a Mac. We're switching sides.
Don't do that. It's awful.
Why?
Don't worry. I'm getting a new one.
This is
Have you
new.
ever wanted like it's like one of those fair people. They're advertising the worst thing ever. It's like, oh, you ever wanted a PC that has no internal audio, no RAM, no anything?
Don't worry. I'm
Wait,
getting an
oh,
M1
that's
Mac.
so
The new
bad.
M1 Macs. The ARM-based ones. They're good.
Yeah, but the,
For 4K
Bat,
video, they're good.
Bat, the new Mac does a good job at being a space heater.
Oh, it does. Have you ever wanted to hear what the space shuttle launching off sounds like? Just try rendering a 4K video on one of these.
I mean,
It's
if you ever
dark
need a
flame.
I mean-
mouse, wait. If you ever need
Buy a
gaming
Mac and use it as a
mouse
mouse
pad,
pad. It's the most useful
New
thing
Macs
ever.
are good. New Macs are with the
So
Apple
worse.
Silicon are
That's
good.
the last
New Macs
Mac.
with Apple Silicon are actually good. I'm just
Can we-
putting it out.
can we
there.
move
They're
back to
actually
Blitz?
good. Yeah.
move back to Blitz
Yeah.
now. And
Matt,
can we
you're
also
the
look
fundraiser.
at Eco just shoving his
Tell me.
forehead in the camera?
So,
We need a new forehead gang.
Don't
Is that what
bully
we need
Eco.
to do?
Eco.
He's sexiest man alive.
Eco, is there any more news with you regarding your channel?
Not at the moment. Still quarantined, let's just say.
I'm liking watching this slideshow of Eco's photos here.
Yeah.
No,
Just PowerPoint of Eco faces.
It's a PowerPoint.
Why are you smiling now?
Let's go.
representing
Oh my
that Eco,
God.
we've got to represent, stick together. I'm no longer the token.
Yeah.
Two of a kind, right?
Exactly, there you go.
Yeah, no. But going back to what we were talking about, the snow globe tanks and the auction ones,
Oh yeah.
bringing
bring
it back to Blitz. I reckon
Oh.
all of those have been there, but does it really make a difference what they'll? I mean, there'll be some good ones and there'll be some shit filler ones, and then they'll come out again for next year, and then
It's
they'll
still
just go
free.
to the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
but one thing
I
that
think
kind of
it's
see
weird.
is like
The auction
point-
is
Just sell
good
them for gold.
because you get it for cheap,
Yeah.
and the Snuggo's good because you get free stuff.
yeah, but like with
anything
for example,
from-
the 226E5, you could have gotten that for 5k on Black Friday. Now it's currently running at 10, and people buy that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but
So
it's still a discount. So
Yeah. But here's the
can't
deal:
fault
is that
It
you can
is.
get gold crates for
Mm.
$20. You get 20,000 gold. Now 20,000 gold will get you literally it's $20. So you can actually get an M60 right now for $15 US. A tier 10 for $15. Now I don't agree with that. I don't want a tier 10 being sold that cheap because
no,
I
that's
got
bad.
them on the battlefield. But the fact that you can get a tier 10 for that cheap of a price tag is 100% worth it. Any tier 10. I don't even care if
I
it's
don't-
terrible.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
this,
true. I agree.
Whoever said they were against actually selling tier 10s in the very first place, I agree with that. I was so
Yeah.
against them actually
Push through a
selling a tier
meaty.
10.
It
Hey,
was
Tony.
Well,
Hi, Tony.
It led to something that you can't come back from. That's
Well,
because
that's-
I've accepted it now. They sell them now.
Yeah.
And
There's a
I've had to
difference.
accept it, but I
I
never
don't-
thought they should do that.
I don't care that they sell the tier 10s that would never bend lines. I care that they ruin tech trees. Like the AMX M4 could have been a great line that we could have all
It could
crowned.
have been just a tech
They
tree.
have ruined an entire AMX 30B line, the Badger
The
line. They
Kranwagen?
ruined the yeah. No, the Kranz. What?
Well, they made the Emil. They made the Emil one of those, and I just wish they would have fucking just made the Emil one strong, so they didn't have to make release.
What
the
are you
Emil.
saying? They know what?
The
What?
51. The 51.
The
Yeah.
1951.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the argument I always have is why do they? I don't care if an M60 is a premium that you can get out of the 121B because that was never going to be a line. You know, PC you can get the 121B with bonds just by playing
Yeah.
the game. Oh, I don't mind that you can get your hands on tier 10 vehicles. As I said, players are so bad in Blitz nowadays. I'll look at people 50,000 games, they'll have a 40% winner. I'm like, okay, I don't care. So
Or
I don't-
my
happens.
favorite shout out, TT Man 777 on the NA server, 180,000 battles, still 49%.
Oh my
Just-
god.
So
I hate
I
this
don't
shit.
care.
There's a guy
gotta
that
get
like
all
that,
those
but you
tech
said
tier
it well.
tanks. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
well done.
I couldn't care less if they
hate that
sell
guy.
the tier 10s. I dislike when they ruin the
Back
chance.
chat,
of
not
winning a
not cool for calling out Doodles' alt account there. Not cool.
Wow, you took
That's my
you
main
took
account.
that long to figure it out?
That was perfect. Yeah, but I think at this point they're just going to release more collectors than actual tech trees because it's going to make them more
feels
money.
like that.
Yeah.
It
So,
feels like that.
I just
It's
hate
so
that they
They will
annoying.
do it. It's
Yeah,
not
like
a
the other
question
I don't
of
care.
will they do it. It's a question of when they will do it.
And I know why they didn't replace the Super Conqueror, the 215B and the Super Conqueror. They knew the Super Conqueror was better. They
Yeah.
knew it would be better. And they were like, oh, nobody's going to want to buy a 215B. That's
Yeah.
fine.
See, the
Then-
Super Conqueror, I never actually enjoyed in
I
test.
really like it.
I don't mind it now.
Statistically.
Yeah, but now,
Yeah.
now we got the thing. We got
That
the
was
Manticore
scaring me,
sitting around. We got
that's
the
what scared me, like,
Centurion
more
Action
than
X sitting
anything.
around, and those
Every
will
single
probably
time
eventually
there's
be. Thanks.
Every single time there's a new premium wargaming, be like, hello, I like.
Hello.
Isn't it me?
Yeah, but like, what if they just introduce the Centurion Action X, give it insane turret armor and same
they
mobility,
will.
and make it a
They
better
will.
STB? Like,
They will.
What's gonna
I
stop
have
them?
been saying one
They
suggestion
can't do
for the
that.
Cent
Just
Action
giving them
X.
ideas right now.
The Cent
Yeah.
Action X, they should do exactly like they
You
did
should
with the
work at
140 and the
wargaming.
62.
I
They should
could,
do it.
but fuck them.
Wait,
They
wait,
should
guys!
do
Imagine this. Imagine an IS4, but more mobile with a pike nose design that's really, really quick. Oh wait, Object 260. Oh,
Yeah, they're
That's
gonna,
not gonna
yeah,
be as
true.
easy.
In Wolfen's PC, you
Wow.
need skill. Now you can just buy it
Whoa,
in Blitz.
whoa, whoa, whoa! But imagine you gave it an E100's gun and put it in a Polish tech tree.
Oh, that's crazy.
CCP.
Yo, imagine if they gave something 160 mil HE and then put it on a mouse chassis. Oh wait, Type 5.
Or what about if you gave a waffle six shells in the clip and 640 alpha?
Oh.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
well, they have the Force-B lying
Oh,
around
you
as
mean
well.
the
They can
normal
introduce
waffle?
that as a
Just the
collectible.
normal waffle.
To be fair,
No, they already
I
did with the Badger.
A lot of people say that the WT off E100 would be OP if they added in Blitz. Literally, the 4005 is the WT off E100 at all regards. Like,
Eh, except for the fact that it can't traverse the turret all the way around.
They
But
can't,
really,
they can't clip a mouse either.
the
No.
WT off would be terrible in Blitz because it's this big no.
But it would be funny.
It would be fun, but it would be terrible.
Nah, you can still just clip a mouse and hide. But the problem is, If you have a reload that long on a small map, you can't hide.
Yeah, but you
Yeah, it
could
would
say
be
that you
60
clip them
second
out.
reload
Have you ever
at
tried to clip
least.
somebody out with a 4005? First of all, half your shells. After half your shells,
Not even half of them miss.
snap
They
you.
don't hit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
shoot the wrong way,
Yeah,
and they.
but
And they
look how
So
big
you
the
get
grill
the shit
is.
by 1.5
I know what it
Come
is.
on.
miss, 1.5 shells miss, yeah?
I was at the shop the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Take a
gonna
picture
say,
of it.
but the thing they should do with the Synth Action 10
Oh.
is do like they did with the 140 and the
But it didn't
62A. Split
I
it.
didn't see it.
Split it. Be
Yeah.
FP14
They
do
could
it.
do that, but
What are you
Just do
doing?
that.
Which one's
But they're
yeah,
gonna
but it's
go
gonna
for the
make
money.
them a lot more money if you
They're
do
gonna
that.
go for the money.
That one's
They're gonna do that.
That's
Go
it.
for the money.
Whoa, Darren, get him on stream. Come on.
Get her on stream. They want you to
Yeah.
say hello.
Get her on
There you
stream.
go.
Let's go.
No.
Hi.
The stream's
Alright.
lagging.
Oh,
That's Batman, Batchat, Droodles, Eco, Emerald, and that's them hiding.
Some of them as
I'm still irrelevant.
I've decided, Eco, I've decided that we're not going to use Ratatouille for Doodles anymore. We're going to go with Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. No, it's Pinocchio. Get it right.
Pinocchio.
no, chill.
Well, Eco thinks I'm Drew Peacock.
Italian.
Eco thinks I'm Drew Peacock.
I mean, I think it's an art in itself, Platooning with Doodles, because there are about 15 different nicknames that you've never heard before that people will call them every day.
what was the best? Dorbiddles?
Dorbles.
Was
It was Dorbles. It was like doorbells.
Lamau.
it? Just a question. How many people on average would you say when you play a game shout your name out?
Every other game at least.
It
That-
feels like it.
It is
Thank
hell.
God.
It's literally like, oh, and half the people are like, oh wait, halfway through the game, I'll hide you. Tank, do you think I should grind? I'm like,
Yeah, they stop
Yeah,
driving. They stop
yeah, I
typing,
get that all the time.
and they start typing. It's hilarious. I've seen somebody see him back up into cover and then tell him hi. Like,
and then
Or
the
they
person
wait
don't
to,
respond
or they
behind
wait
the
to
back.
kill you. They
It's
wait to
amazing.